Guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I'm here with the March Scrap the Boys challenge. And the challenge this month is to create a layout about dirt. So our topic or our focus was on dirt itself. And so I knew immediately I had this amazing photo of my son when we were on a camping trip. And he had been like playing outside, building forts, fishing in the river, all kinds of things. And his face had dirt everywhere. So this kid could not have been happier. No one was yelling at him to clean off his face. No one was telling him he was too dirty. It was great. And so I knew immediately this is what I wanted to focus on for this layout. So I am working with a whole bunch of different collections. So if you see something and you're curious, hey, where did that come from? Leave me a comment down below if I don't mention it so that you do, you can find what you're looking for. So I've taken this photo, and the big one is 4x4 and the small one is 2x2, and I wanted that small one to kind of show the fact that this was him in his fishing gear and his fishing face. So in that photo, the little one, he's holding a fishing pole. And then I've grabbed some pattern paper, and some of this is from the Maggie Holmes Gather collection. And so the kind of blue and white gingham is from that collection. And then the limeish green color that's going behind it is from Dear Lizzie Lovely Day. And I am going around and inking all the edges with my Heidi Swap, and this is just a navy ink pad. So I'm using that to kind of tie everything together because I do have so many collections going on. I grabbed this brown kind of textured paper. I've used this before on a couple of different projects, so you might have seen it before. It looks kind of like a leather book cover almost. It's just a specialty paper. I've had it in my stash forever, but it added a really neat texture and element to the back of this photo mat. And then I've got this little strip of music paper and these tickets, and these are both also from the Maggie Holmes Gather collection. And they're going on this kind of blue and white wonky stripe background, and that's also from Dear Lizzie Lovely Day. So I am going to kind of create two little shelves down here for my photo to sit on. And I am purposefully leaving that 2x2 space below and to the right of the two photos because I know that that's where I want my title to go. So I'm kind of creating this cluster in the center. This is just an old piece of ephemera. It's made to look kind of like a doily, but it was a good green color. It matched everything, so I included it. It's going to be kind of the backing of that embellishment cluster, and it's perfect. I'm adding some little tickets there. These are also from that new Dear Lizzie Lovely Day. And I also have that little chipboard phrase down on the bottom that says Enjoy the Wild, and that's actually from the Ali Edwards Wild Story Kit, so that's a little bit older story kit. And I also added a little piece of chipboard that has a fish on it over on that right hand side, and that's from the same kit. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer in some of these leaves, and these are Maggie Holmes, of course. You can tell immediately by looking at those, at least I think you can when they are Maggie Holmes leaves. And then I also have added in a bunch of those feathers, and those are from an old Bo Bunny Take a Hike Noteworthy collection, and it just came in a big ephemera pack. And now I'm going to work on creating this little embellishment cluster down in the bottom. So I'm layering up some of my patterns as well as some of those additional little tickets that I had left over for making that shelf underneath my photo. I've got another little ticket and a leaf down there, and that's going to kind of create a little cluster down in that bottom corner. And I really like how all of those layers kind of pull everything together. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Chamel Little by Little puffy stickers, and there's these really cute blue puffy sticker hearts, and there are 3 of them, and that is exactly how many I wanted to include, so I'm going to pull just those off of that puffy sticker sheet. Here what you see me doing is that doily kind of got lost in the layers, so I am just pulling out and kind of adjusting all of my little ephemera pieces so that that doily still has a home and you can kind of see it as a layer in there on that side because I do like that it adds that pop of that limeish green color. So there I've got my little puffy stickers that are going to go in my 3 clusters, and like I said, those are from Chamel Little by Little. And I'm going back and checking out these hearts that are part of the Maggie Holmes collection, but I end up deciding that I really just don't like how that looks or that I don't want to go with that. So I end up putting those back away. And I do have that chipboard phrase on there now that says Wild and Free, and that is going to be the title for my layout. And I did go ahead and ink around the edges of those chipboard pieces, including the title as well. And you'll be able to see that a little closer up in the photos at the end. And now I'm grabbing these word stickers, and these were also part of that Ali Edwards Wild Story Kit. And so the one down there on the bottom is just going to say Adventure Outdoors. And then I'm also going to add one on the top of my photo in that little embellishment cluster, and that one just says Wild and Free. So I'm kind of looking through trying to decide what other phrases I might want to use, where I might want things to go. I do pull off that one for up in the top, and then I try a couple of more to see if I can get any other ones in this layout, but I don't end up including any other ones at this point. I'm kind of playing around trying it out, but decide that that is just not what I want. So I really like the theme this month at Scrap the Boys. Do make sure you check out the blog so that you can see what everybody else in the design team has created. I went with a really bright kind of take on this layout, but there are some really beautiful darker ones that really go with that dirty theme as well. So do make sure that you check out all of those. I am going to go ahead and pull out these last little thing that I want to add. These are the Metropolitan Girl from Carta Bella. And they had this really great kind of dark grayish brown enamel dots. And so I am going to add 3 of those in my 3 different little embellishment clusters and kind of scatter them around. I do like to add things in 3s to kind of create that visual triangle. And what I do in one cluster, I do try to do in all 3 of those different clusters to kind of bring some continuity to the layout. And that's going to do it for this one. So I really hope you enjoyed my bright colors, all of my layers, the combination of 4, 5, 6 different collections that are on this layout, and my take on the dirt theme this month for Scrap the Boys. Do come back and see me again soon. Bye!